Alright, hello Owen. So for this video lesson, we'll start off on the drums. We'll do a quick recap of the Paramore song, what we got last video lesson, plus the chorus the correct way. We'll start with doing that, and then we'll also get the Bullet for My Valentine song that we did on the guitar a few months ago. Okay, so at the start, remember it's the boom, boom. The eighth one, just the kick. The fifth one, double kick. And then the snare. Next part after that, it's just that. So remember the kick falls in between. It's a quick kick in between the rim. The rim hits right there and there at the end of the measures. And that leads into the chorus. So we can start right here with the crash. After the crash, kick with the closed hi-hat. And then snare by itself, closed hi-hat, kick. So that is up to this kick right here. We can actually divide it. Yeah, after that kick, we go. So 1, 2, close hi-hat, kick, snare, close hi-hat, kick. So that full measure with the crash before on measure 8. And then the hi-hat, the double hi-hat, is kind of fast. And if you see right here, it's the kick after that close hi-hat at the end of the measure, and then a kick with the close hi-hat. And that's what starts that sequence over and over again. And then if you see here, there will be the kick, which is the close hi-hat to the crash, or you can go. So that one would be that last measure. And then that leads into that fill and into the chorus. And if you see right there, it's the same thing that we did previously with that kick at the end of the measure, and then the kick with the hi-hat. This time it's open with the chorus, but before that, it was closed. And then, so the only real difference is the closed and open hi-hat, and then with the closed, it does the fast 1, 2. So that's like the real way to play that one. And then we'll get the rest of the song. Mainly just focus on the chorus right here. That part, and or the pre-chorus and the chorus. The chorus is the open hi-hat, pre-chorus is the closed one. Just remember, kick, and then kick with the closed hi-hat. And let me get this first part with that crash at the beginning. That's the first part. One more time. One more time. The end of that measure. And then all together one more time. So that full first measure plus the crash. Slowly. So slowly. One more time. And that's how that beat goes. So now we'll go on to the Bullet for My Valentine song. So now we start off here. We go 2, 4, 4. So snare, low tom kick. That's the 2, 4. Another 4. 2, 4, 4 again. And then you do a kind of flam kick with a flam snare or just one snare if you want. So that's the 2, 4, 4, 2, 4, 4, and then flam kicks to snare. After that, you go kick with the crash and then kick with the open hi-hat. So it'll sound like this. Then you get to here where they do the fast 4 kicks. And then at the end of that, you do another kind of fast kick, fast 2 kicks with a snare and the open hi-hat, and you quickly close it. So that part, it'll sound like this from 10 seconds, right here to here. And now we get to this simple beat right here where we go 1 kick, 1 snare. So kick on the first beat, snare on the third. And then it's another one of those 4 kicks. And then at the end, you do either just a flam snare by itself like I did, or you can add the hi-hat and then close that for the rest. Then we go to here, which will do a kick, snare, and then another kick. So, oh, and then, so it'll sound kind of like a double. Let me take away this one. So if you see, after the snare, you do the double kick. So. So pretty much it's just the single kicks and then the double. And with that one, instead of, I just demonstrated it with the hi-hat, so fully it'll be with the crashes or the chinas. The crashes and the chinas, but since we don't have that at the studio, I was just doing that on the hi-hat. So how it will go is... it starts to pick up at 40 seconds. It goes so fast double kicks. And then on that second measure, it's alternating the kicks. In between the hi-hat and the hi-hat with the snare. So that's pretty much what's happening at this part. And then after it does the 2 kicks and alternates, goes back to 2 kicks, we go flam. And then let me... Yeah. So that part right there at 44 seconds, you go flam, back to the 2 kicks, and then at 47 seconds, you do 2 snares into alternating the crashes with the kick and the snare by itself. And let me play from 40 seconds until about right here. So you can hear what that one's like. So that's pretty much it right there when you're alternating between those. It's just alternating between that, so you do a fun blast beat doing that one. The next part, at 53 seconds, you go high, high, middle, middle, low, crash, crash. Crash, crash. There we go. And then after that, at 59 seconds, we go to a fun part. Do, bum, bum, bum. So now we do a little blast beating. So it's just a right, left, full leg motion. So that one, how it'll sound. See if you can use a little bit of fingers on your left hand just to make it a little easier, and you can go even faster than just all wrist. Just try that, getting that beat down at that tempo. If you need to start off slower, you can, but Try to get that. Maybe even your right hand might be easier, so you go to the crash with your left. Try both of them also. Then after you do 3 measures of that, you go into the fast kick part, which is just this. And that's with the China. That's with the pyramid there. Or the house. So that whole part right there. Go back so I can hear it. All right, here it goes. And then it goes back to the intro after that part. I'll do that one more time. All right. So that's that part right there. That one's really fun to play. And then just remember to get that. Just to get that part of the pre-chorus of that Paramore song, 'cause that's the most difficult part. So if you can get that, we can easily get the rest of it how it's supposed to sound, all right? Hello, Owen. So for this video lesson, we're going to cover part 2 of the Hotel California solo, which is the hardest part. Part 1 and part 3 we did last week. So ending with... ending with that part, we get to part 2. This is where it goes fast mode. So it's a lot of G string, 9th fret, full bends really fast, and that's what makes this part really hard. So that first one, you go to the B string 710, so 9th fret to 710. The next one, you go 9th fret bend on the 3rd string, 7-7, roll your pointer up. Next one, you bar the 1st and 2nd string on the 7th fret. And then you repeat what you did on the 2nd one right here, so 7-7 again. Then here, oh, right there, you bend the 9th fret on the 3rd string. And then pull off, 9-7, 9-7. And then you do a huge bend here, full bend. And then a quick slide upward and mute. And I'm muting with the right hand right there. So that part right there. One more time, slowly. And then at a regular speed. Next part, we'll go from here to there. So 11th fret on the 3rd string. I shift my whole hand over, so ring finger goes from that 11th fret, goes to the 9th fret right there. So I go shift over,
and then pointer 7 7. And now we're going to go all the way down to the 4th string here, 9th fret. 9 7 on the 3rd string, 10th fret. So I use my pinky there with that bend, and I use my other fingers to help it bend. And then 7th fret right there. So that part right there slowly. So we have so far, slowly, 11th fret, shift hand over, 9 7 7. Wait, 11. One more time with that first 4. And up to that high E 7th fret. So and then after that, you go 10, 10 7, slide to the 12th fret, and again I'm at my pointer. Oh, it's in the way right there. So I'm at my pointer right here on the 12th fret. I shift my hand over and go 10 10 with the pointer. So those 10s pointer, and I go ring, middle, pointer, slide to the 9th fret. That's that part right there. There we go. So that part right there, we have so far. And another slide up, a quick slide up to mute. And that's at 4:53 in the official audio version on YouTube. You can hear that part. Next part, we'll go to here. So 14th fret. Now on the 3rd string. Full bend. 2nd string 12 to 15 bend. That's up to there. And that's just going 17, 15, 17 on that 2nd string. 1st string 17, and then bending on that 17th fret on the 2nd string. So. Oops. Okay. There we go. So there we go with that one. After that, we go back to 15, 17, 15. Bend 17, and then 15, 16, 17, 17. And that's all the way up to that 15th fret right there. So slowly from that 17th fret bend to the 15 vibrato that you hold for a while. That's what that one will sound like. One more time with that one. Now from that 14th fret up here to there slowly. Then a wee bit faster. Next part. Yeah, from here to there now. So that is 17th fret. You go a quick 17, 17, 15. That was up to there. So it's just a lot of 17s going up and down the 1st and 2nd string, and then 17 to 15 pull off. So that's what that sounds like, so a little bit faster. This measure right here, 17 again on the second string. And you just shift back to the 14th fret, a quick small bend, half a step bend, and then 16th fret on the third string. So now we have from here to here. That's what that is right there. Now we go in 5 minutes and 13 seconds. We'll go from these two measures right there. It's that huge bend. And if you don't want to break your strings, just go to the 19th fret, but then right there it's just 13, 10, 13, 10. So it's a huge bend, hold, 17th fret. Now we go 11, 9, 7, 9, 8 on the third string. 11th fret on the second string right there, so that full part right there slowly. That's at 5 minutes and 13 seconds. One more time. Next part, right here. We'll go those two measures right there. Next part, 12th fret, first string. So just keep that bend and then start lessening that bend. So just decrease that bend, so you can see, until it falls off completely. And then we go 12, 12, pull off to 10, second string 12, first string 12, and then 10 with a slight bend. And then here, we go 12, 10 on the second string. So from here to there, it's all 12s and 10s right there. One more time. After that, we go 11, 9, 7, 9, 11. Up to 10, and then 10 with a bend. Those two measures right there. And now we get into this next part. This is kind of a combination of both guitars' harmonies. It sounds really cool. It's fun to get. So it's 10, 7, 9. Second string, 10th fret. Seven, 7, so pointer, just roll it up. Pinky, 10th fret again. That second string. So we have so far is up to here. And then for these two, I use my ring and middle finger. So ring 9th fret, middle 8th fret. String skip, so that's going to be pointer, pointer. And that's the rest of it, 7, 5, 4, 5, 7 with slides. So that part right there. Next measure, We go from that 7th fret. This one's kind of cool right here. We go from that 7th fret to the 12th fret on that same string, 4th string. 3rd string, 11th fret right here. String skip to the 1st string, 12-10. So I go middle pointer for that 12-11 and then ring pointer for that 12-10. And then bend that 12th fret on the 3rd string when you string skip again. Going to be a bended note and then an unbended note and then the 11th fret. And that leads to part 3. So that's pretty much part 2 right there. Line by line. So have fun practicing those, and I'll slowly go through that. Roll through it so you can pause it. And there's the time codes when it happens in the official audio version, not the music video. Have fun practicing that, and see you next week.